Alright, we're live. Hey, Jupiters. Daisy The Venice Healer. Last time I did a speech here, the Goon Squad came out. Yeah. You guys are so cute. You can't intimidate me. I don't give out of fear. I don't do anything from a threat of punishment or because you're trying to shame me. No. I do it because it is good for the whole, and how do I know it's good? Because it feels good. Unlike most food in your store, it'll make me feel good. No, a lot of it is processed, made out of powder, make my tummy get some thunder. Dang! That hurts my tummy. Unlike when I eat living food. What about organic? Fuck organic! Tired of eating prisoners. Tired of eating suffering. Hey, white man, why is it always you guys so entitled, always got something to say? It's because you're used to hearing yes. You pay for it, don't you? Huh, yuppie? You got a lot of money paying $200 a bag of food. What about food code? You know about that? It's called deserve language. It's where white entitled men get to have the goodness. Lick your lips, get them wet. Eat it, because it's good and you paid for it. I bet you hear yes all the time, don't you? You got that money, you pay. You don't even know who wants to date you. That sucks. I don't touch a dirty dollar. Erwan squished a combo meal in my hands. They would rather make a mess than make a friend. You approached me, you put hands on me, you made my hands all dirty and messy. I wanted the combo meal because I was hungry, because I got food scarcity, because $297 is not enough money. It's not enough, and I don't believe in money. I believe in universal needs. I don't believe in deserved language. I believe in yes to the thriving of all. That it takes very little for the deepest part of us to be extremely happy and for us to have lavish abundance. You know, all we gotta do is get our universal needs met. Come on. Don't you want your brothers and your sisters to get hungry and wet their lips with some deliciousness that's nutritious too? You don't want them to hear no, just because they can't pay. No. And I'm trying to inspire you.
Get a job!
Hey, go love yourself. I'm trying to inspire you to be brave, to live true. get to have food. You gotta earn it. That's not true. I'm not gonna live goddamn lies. Okay? God, you're a divine being, like me. You're not supposed to pay for food either, or your universal needs. You're struggling to pay bills. Entertainment is a universal need. If we have the power and glory of internet and electricity, everyone does too. You don't charge. You don't charge. What's gonna hurt us is the food on our neck, the domination systems breathing down us, making us give out of fear of punishment. That's gonna hurt us. We're gonna collapse unless we get some balance, yo. It's not gonna be like this forever. It's either awaken or collapse. And I say that there's not enough for the economy to grow and grow and grow and grow and grow forever. There's not enough earth to own. And she's a living organism and you can't own that. And now robots, they do it better, they do it faster, and they're smarter than us. It's time to liberate ourselves. Erwan, you broke food code. You didn't let Daisy eat. I was hungry that day. Sometimes I go without nutrition. Sometimes I eat stuff that's not loving and living, and I don't do that anymore, because when I do, I suffer. This is madness. I want us to listen to our body and our feelings and our needs. And when I told you it's rough at Erwan, Ryan, you want to know why it's rough? Because the white entitled devils are here. White devils, I'm calling you out, brothers and sisters, because I used to be one of you until I superheroed myself. Look at you. You're a lovable angel. Why are you acting this way? Charging and keeping tabs. Superhero, come on. Let's go. We're going to oil your muscles up. All right, good. We've got the love enforcement. I need backup. I need the level 10 mega muscle hunks. They're going to help me. We're going to bulldoze this spot. We're going to create a biodiversified garden. A beautiful one. Where the grandmas are not just going to show us the ancient tradition of the gardening. They're going to be cooking us the good food. We're going to be eating so good. I want you to lick your lips and I want you to say, Grandma. Grandma. The grandmas are so lonely. The elders, they're all over, just waiting. Want you to say, Grandma. Want you to say, cook me some food, don't charge, make it better than Erwan. You know, they throw away the food right in front of the employees. Not only that, they dump off the juice. And all the employees sit there, they lick their lips. They're like, oh, please, can I just have a little juice? Yeah, I was just finishing my speech. It's about gardening and grandma's stress.
What's the need for that?
Oh, I'm campaigning. City council. I'm gonna biodiversify the forest. You guys are gonna be the love enforcement, and you guys are gonna get all the power and glory to meet this need. These are yuppies, and they don't believe in a world for everyone. They like money because they don't know that not everyone uses money. So I'll go down toward the beach where it's more tolerant.
That's perfect.
I just want to make people happy.
Oh, yeah. Well,
thanks for letting me know and being so nice. I'm not cooperative, I'm collaborative.
Okay. All right.
Did you like my song at the end?
Yes. Whatever.
You know that they don't like when I do speeches here because they switch the combo because
Each syrup, everyone has their own tolerance.
Whole Foods likes my speeches, yeah. But I told Ryan the whole thing. That's why I took it at 7 minutes. But you guys,
Okay.
so if they call you at Whole Foods, I'll be gone in 7 minutes.
Well, all the resident people are calling.
Oh, really? It's Yuppie-ville. I'll go closer to the beach.
Thank you.
Better
Hey,
crowd.
you have a good day, all right?
Thanks, Scooby-Doo. I appreciate the constructive criticism. I already knew they didn't like it. Why'd you? Okay, good. Yeah, I already knew they didn't like it. See, okay, that's called giving clout. Love you! So you always want to give clout. And you notice how when he came up, I was like, oh, I was just finishing. And that I was not going to only stay 7 minutes. I was going to stay way longer. How long has that been?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's because it's the yuppies. I said I'm campaigning. What?
Another one.
The cop did that?
Yeah. Let's get out of here.
We just got a ticket. Alright, who's lovable? Who's lovable? Do we have any mods on here? So, listen, superheroes. I want to tell you about Irwan. Irwan is not different than other grocery stores. Here, let's get out of here. This spot's hot. We don't want cops coming in. It's like, yeah, the yuppies are calling.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy. So, yeah, oh, that guy. So, yeah, when a spot gets hot, and cops start showing up and get tickets, then it's you like leave the area fast. You don't say it's called that spot's hot. And if a spot's hot, you go. If like let's say you take something you're not supposed to take, right? That spot's hot. Get out of there. Let's say somebody is in not a good mood, and usually they like to project their pain onto others, and you do not have the emotional bandwidth. That spot's hot. So when I see cops, that spot's hot. I act like I'm walking on lava. I try to get out of there as quick as I can. I also comply and make it seem like everything they want is a really good idea. And I don't cooperate, I collaborate. Do you like how I said that?
Yeah. That was pretty funny.
So this is my best friend, Ryan. And we just met like a month ago. And he and I are very similar. And yeah. So, we're friends. We did try to date each other for a little bit. It didn't work out. So, but actually it works out because we like the same stuff. We like Brian's story is pretty cool. Can I tell them? Just like vaguely what your story is when you came to LA.
Oh yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, so Ryan's sober day is 6 months before mine. April 8th. And mine's August 2nd. Both are in 2018. So he and I got sober the same year. He came here when he was 18, and you got sober when you were 20.
No, I was 22 when I came here.
You were 22 when you came here? And then you were, 24 when you got sober?
Pretty much.
So, he got sober 22 when he came here, 24 when he got sober. And he's experienced homelessness for how long? 2 years off and on?
I don't know. I moved around in LA so much that I don't even know anymore. That's no home. Just like I'm just bouncing around all the time.
Yeah. Both of us spent time living at the beach in Santa Monica and Venice. And I think that's kind of cool that we both were able to like go down the boardwalk and point at our spots and be like, oh, that was my spot. And you had like a couple spots, right? I had a couple spots too. And that's a lot to go through that, to basically be abandoned such, it's not even a real word actually, it's a judgment about what others did to you, to be alienated. And a lot of people in addiction get alienated, you know, they alienate themselves and others alienate them, so you end up alone, and a lot of people with no support end up homeless. And obviously mental illness, addiction. I had terrible PTSD. I arrived at the beach a very broken woman, really, really hurt and distraught and missing my children. And I was sober for a couple years when I became homeless, because my fortune was able to float me, and instead of being smart with it, I could have lived way longer. I continued with my $6,400 a month mortgage, and when I sold my house, I got a $4,800 rent for only myself. So there's a lot of things that I did that, anyways, I needed that though. I needed to like be homeless during COVID when we're not asked to move. So I was allowed to like set up my stuff and not get moved and have a home where I was somewhere for like 3 or 4 months at a time, like in a home. And no one moved us during COVID for years. Like every like 3 or 4 months they would move you, but they would have to get all kinds of like police orders and stuff. It was really difficult during COVID, so I was able to create my beautiful temple, and the wood floor that you see at my place now and the yoga ribbons you see at my place now, it was the exact design. It was the exact design. And it was my beautiful sacred temple, and I had a foot bath for right when you entered, and you had to wash your feet, and ocean view, of course. And that was my goddess temple. And then it became like a compound where other women would camp with me, and then there would be men in the outer rings, and we had multiple tribes. And when you're sleeping at the beach in Venice, there's a lot of artists and actors and vendors and people who you would never expect are homeless, and they're homeless, and we're all camping together. Some are lucky enough to have a van or a car to sleep in or keep their stuff, but many who, even if they have a car or a van, it's more comfortable to sleep at the beach. And that was quite the journey. Everyone should have a home. No one should ever have to sleep like that. And I was fine building my own home. Like when I had this really cool temple that I built on a fence, and I literally lived on this fence, and it was magnificent. Like you walk in, I had people like come in and film it, like documentaries. I'm sure there's video of it somewhere. And all my temples were always gorgeous, and I was always about recovery. I always had my healing circles. I was always on my megaphone. Ever since day one, I was like, superheroes, it's time to awaken. I've come to activate you. Doobadoos. He told us to go closer to the beach. So if we went just a couple blocks to Whole Foods, he would have been upset.
Yeah, they'd probably give a ticket then.
Well, I just didn't want to. Remember how I said I want to make people happy, right? I don't want to upset anyone. I meant that. So.
They were upset, huh?
Oh, well, the yuppies always are. Because it's working for them, they think. But it's actually not working for even the billionaires. It's not working for anyone. Domination systems,
you think that you might be wearing the boot and have it on others' necks. If you're super, super wealthy, there's still a boot on your neck. And you hear yes all the time. That's what, if you're really wealthy, that's what happens.
They think they can buy.
You want to know
cool,
how I know what happens?
They're just not cool.
You can actually buy being cool when you have enough. Okay, I'm going to tell you from experience, when you have enough money, everyone loves you and thinks you're cool. And when the money goes away, I had people saying stuff to me like, it was like when I lost my fortune and my money and I became spiritual and didn't value money and title and the things that I used to value, I lost every one of my friends. Not one of my friends was there for me, went to court with me. And I had so many friends. My house was the party house. All the parents brought their kids and they would do parents' night out, and babysitters and people would watch the kids at my house. And I had no friends when I got sober and after I lost my kids. It was like no one wanted to like catch what I had, like my shame and my pain, whatever it was. And we live in a world where it's called intervention sometimes. Although in my time it was just called ghosting. But for some people, when someone they care about's having a hard time, they'll do an intervention. They'll be like, I will not be in your life unless you fix yourself. Like you have to get sober, you have to get mental health, you have to get this, you have to get that. And when we treat people like this, we make our love conditional. So instead of doing that, we can just simply have boundaries. Hey, you know, when you're drinking, when you're doing this, that. I don't do those things, and frankly, I don't enjoy it. I don't want to be around it. So I'm going to just decline those situations. However, if you're available to do recovery stuff, superhero work, service, volunteering, if you want to do gardening for the community, if you want to do beach cleanup, if you want to help somebody, if you need help, like, I'm available. I love those things. I love art. I love freestyling. I love skateboarding. I love hot yoga. I love aerial arts. I love dance. Like, let's go do things that help us learn and grow and become a better version of ourselves. Let's do personal development. Let's go to an AA meeting. Let's go to a women's group. Let's go to an empathy group. What do you like to do? Let's go to nature. Let's dig a watering hole that the city cemented. Let's free it. I want us to do things that fulfill us because we're meeting needs, not just for ourselves, but for all of life. And that develops connection and trust like no other. Because if we really, really need each other and we know we can count on each other and we trust each other and we're deeply, authentically connected and we don't have to question a word or a touch, we don't have to question intentions or feel like there's expectations, that, my brothers and sisters, is the truth of our universe. Right, Duba Scoops? Imagine how dogs would act if they were free. They would have so much more confidence. When they're pets, they're so anxious and preoccupied. What if all of us are in this state because in response to domination system, we all become insecurely attached? It's time for us to mend and heal. A woman attacked me 2 days ago. She broke free 3 times and kept trying to hit me. I was like running away and screaming for help. I had a skateboard in my hand. I could have easily turned the skateboard on her, pulled out my mace. I could have easily done something about that. And instead I just wanted to love her. Like, I knew she was hurting. I knew she was really intoxicated. I knew she would probably regret it the next day. I knew that she was serious and really angry and believed everything that she was believing and that she wanted to hurt me and was wanting to attack me. I knew that. But I also know what it's like to be in that state when something flips. And thank goodness I do not have that happen to me anymore. And I don't create that wreckage. Unfortunately for my goddess, she ended up in metal bracelets. And she has court on the 18th of September. So I'm going to go and I'm going to ask the judge to give her a program. I'm going to say I don't want her to go to jail. I don't want her to go to probation. I would like for her to be ordered to do a program and to get sober. And if she doesn't want to do the program and she'd rather just go through the courts, great. But that's my gift to her. Like, you can't bring violence to Daisy and not get touched by my love. It's like when you step on a daisy, you may crush the flower, but you take her fragrance with you. So my fragrance goes with you, my goddess who attacked me. I will be there on September 18th. I will be there at your court date. I will check the day before court to see if you changed it, and I will make sure that it is the same day, and I will find out the courtroom and the time to be there. And because I'm showing up, rest assured you will not be there that long, because when the victims show up, they do the court case a lot faster. And I want that for you. I want as little harm and stress as possible for you. And I also want you to hear my love and my words when you're completely sober and of right mind. And hopefully your heart will be open and you'll be able to receive my words. Because I know what it's like to be fearfully avoidant, disorganized attachment, whatever you want to call it, when you suddenly turn or attack a complete stranger, because I was literally a complete stranger walking by. You had no idea who I was, and yet you attacked me. And it was crazy. Even with 2 security guards between us, you managed to break free, and 3 times you put hands on me. 3 times. It was like 6-7 blows you got in. And luckily I was, dodging, moving. So, you also a lot of adrenaline. So I don't really know if you hurt me. I just know that I'm not available for that. No one should be. No one should be available for that. You're so lovey-dovey, and my goddess, I know you wouldn't be doing that to your sisters. Especially someone who's way tinier. I'm 5'2", 120 pounds, or 125 if I'm at the weight I want to be. But right now 120, and you are 5'10", 190. Like, I don't want to fight you, even if you're tiny. I just want to hug you. If you were tiny, I would have just hugged you. But if you big like that, girl, you almost twice my weight. I don't want none of that. So that's why I was running. And I love to be chased. You didn't know I love to be chased. I really love to be chased. And you know what I was saying the whole time? I was like, someone give my goddess a hug. She's having a bad day. She needs empathy. Like, she's cussing me, threatening. There's all kinds of insults. Like, bleh. It's just coming out with prickly thorns and toxic spray mud. And I'm just whoosh, dissolving it in the air with my love and light. And every time she came at me, I was like spinjitsuing. At one point, she grabbed my superhero cape and swung me around a little by my superhero cape, which was really fun. And exciting. Because I do love to play. I was not that scared. Because she was really drunk people. And there's 2 security. And I also knew she was just getting herself in more and more trouble. I couldn't believe it. And the cops came in. A lot of people were filming because people don't break up fights anymore. They just film. And it's not cool. And so a whole bunch of people were like, oh, I got it. So the cops were looking at all the videos. And yeah, she went down in metal bracelets that day. Spent 8 hours in a cold cell. And that didn't help her. That just made her feel shame and regret, or more anger and indignation and self-righteousness, which doesn't help either. There's no learning or growth. There's no healing. There's no insight and inspiration to change. I want my goddess to have a cry. Like, I wanted us to hug. I would love to have looked in her eyes and been like, hey, you really scared me. Like, are you okay? How come you were chasing me and hitting me and grabbing my cape and swinging me around like a little rag doll? It was fun, but I don't want to do that when you're mad. Like, could we wrestle and chase each other when we're not mad, please? In a lovey-dovey way that takes care of each other and honors each other's consent, because I don't consent doing that when you're all mad, yo. I don't. Yeah. But good thing I know how to, like, relax into things. Like, when you got me at the nape of the neck, I just kind of relaxed into it, and you're swinging me around, and just relax. Oh, this is lovely. And then I kept smiling at the goddess, and I knew it was making her more angry, but I just loved her so much, and she was just so angry. It was just making me laugh. And she kept chasing me, and I was yelling help, so it was just very funny. So, and she was getting so mad. But I just had a big, beautiful smile. I was like, it'll be okay. You're just mad. You're not going to be mad later. And what's beautiful is our systems are changing. And she will be offered mental health. She'll be offered an opportunity to get sober. And I was thinking about if she gets on probation, then you could get violated just for leaving LA County. You could get violated for being in the presence of a bullet. You could get violated. And then you go to jail for these things, because then since you're on probation, like, it's an extra charge, because it's also a violation of probation terms, and it puts people in this really negative cycle where they keep getting arrested. So I don't want that from my goddess. I want virtue that comes from wisdom. Not wisdom of how to break laws better that comes from fear of punishment of them.